David Raya, 8'10". The birthday boy came up with a top display to make amends for his hazardous performance in Arsenal's last visit to Tottenham. Ben White, 6'10", put through his paces against the speed of Son and Udogie, though never usually to Arsenal's detriment. William Saliba, 8 out of 10, a nearly flawless effort from the Frenchman after he picked up an early booking. There were some tackles on the edge of his own box in which it seemed impossible to win the ball cleanly, and yet he did. Gabriel, 9 out of 10, Arsenal's hero in both boxes. Got to grips with Solanke before crashing in a header to seal the derby win. Jurrien Timber, 7'10", in the wars after a heavy challenge on Porro towards the end of the first half. Didn't let that get to his head, though. Bukayo Saka, 7 out of 10. Most of Arsenal's attacks came down Martinelli's side and rendered Saka the spare man in attack, but his set pieces were wicked and led to Gabriel's header. Jorginho, 5 out of 10, more often than not acts as the cool head in Arsenal's midfield, but he couldn't bring that same assuredness on this occasion. Fortunately for the Gunners, that didn't matter. Thomas Partey, 5'10", similarly couldn't impose his experience on the game and often didn't want the ball in deep areas. Gabriel Martinelli, 6'10", guilty of missing a great chance in the early exchanges, but Arsenal desperately needed his quickness and trickery as an outlet. Kai Havertz, 6 out of 10, of most use when acting as a target man, which arguably wasn't enough. Again, that mattered little. Leandro Trossard, 7 out of 10, a fine, selfless performance in an odd role from Trossard. Arsenal tend to need the Belgian to convert chances, but he excelled as a link man and creator. Mikel Arteta, 8 out of 10. The only criticism you could lay against Arteta here was that he didn't find an adequate solution for his midfield problem, and yet the Gunners were still streetwise and ultimately superior.